Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Let's see. Hello, everybody. Welcome back, welcome back. I think I need to turn. Oh, July 7. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hello, Gloria. Hello, Maddie. Hello, Wonwee. Yes, I think we can go live one more hour. Let's like do 50 minutes. Wait, let me just upload the last. Hello, Canva. Okay. 105. Hello, everybody. Let me just fix this. It's there. This is our next number. Are you ready for the poll? I'm just gonna open my aircon because it's so hot. Wait for me here. Stay there. But my aircon is loud. Yeah. Hello, Kake. Welcome back to the live, everybody. We were live a while ago, and we're gonna go live again. And then, yeah, let's just see if we need to upload anything. 105.29. Welcome back. Yes, we had to do two because we didn't go live yesterday, so I feel bad because we didn't go live the other day. Yes. Okay, game. We're gonna start with number 28, and then after number 28, we're gonna go into analytic geom, and I'm not sure if I remember much, so we're gonna figure it out together. Where's my tablet? Okay. Are the upcast questions really like this? Yes. Very simple, guys. So simple. It's like this lang. And mostly, pagdating sa upcat, yung choice is actually easy also. I passed the upcat because of you. Thank you, Chartreuse. Chartreuse, meron bang abstract reasoning that people are asking? Di ba wala? Walang abstract reasoning. Okay, let's do number 28 and wait for her answer. Congrats. The length of the sides of XYZ are 74, 50, and 48. 74, 50, and 48. I don't know which one is which. The length of the smallest side of XAB is 216. What is the length of the longest side? So when we have what we call similar triangles, these are similar triangles. Wait, let's see if they answered. For the science part, how hard was it on a scale of 1 to 10? Chartreuse, answer us. Just want to inform you, I didn't pass the upcat. I at least got 94 sa math. Congrats, Jin, on your 94. I hope you did get into another college that you want. But yes, the thing about from last year, super dami kasi ng mga nag-join sa live, and they keep saying na although they didn't pass, they got super high sa math because we only taught math. So hopefully I decide one day to do science as well. But for now, guys, math is all I have in my stock knowledge. So that's all we can do right now. Thank you for following. If you guys are new here, make sure to follow. But congrats pa rin, Jin. This week ako nag-start mag-review. It's okay. 21 days, guys. That's still so much. Okay, you can learn so much in 21 days if you do lock in. So if I were you, lock in today. Number 28. So we have XYZ. It doesn't matter, guys, kung aling side dito, which is which, okay? What matters is we have 74, 50, and 48. This is the side XYZ. Sinasabi naman na XAB, which is the bigger triangle. Basically, the bigger triangle daw, 216 ang longest side niya. Ay, shortest side. Sorry, I have a singaw, so it's hard to speak. I said it kanina as well. You're watching the previous videos. Welcome to the live, H. Ryan. How many hours po dapat mag-review if starting this month? That's a good question. I plan to make a cramming guide sa UpCat. We should write that down. Pero, if I were you, if all I had was today, 21 days, I would study 1 to 2 hours. Like, 1 hour minimum per day. Maliit na nga yung 1 hour, but wala ka ng choice eh. And if on the weekend, study 4 hours. Like, before when I was reviewing for the UpCat, I would study for like, there are times na you would study for 4 hours talaga. Like, ganun siya kalala. Kasi, this is all that time you have left, guys. And promise, one time ka lang pwede mag-UpCat in your life. You can't take the UpCat again. So, if I were you, just go all out. Like, even if hindi kayo sanay mag-review, i-review nyo na lahat. Promise. Okay, yes. But I will make a guide. Let me write that down. Wait, I didn't get paper. Oh, where's my paper? Okay. We shall write that down. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is called similar triangles. Similar triangles are in the form, basically ratio and proportion. So yun ang tatandaan nyo dyan. All you have to do for this one is ratio and proportion. So if the smallest one is 216, according dito, 216 is the smallest one. And we're looking for the longest side. We're looking for the longest side. So what we're looking for is, wag na natin titignan tong 50, okay? We know that 48 is to 74 and 216 is to blank. Okay? 418 is to 74 and 216 is to something. So that's all we know. Now what can I do? What can I do? What I see over here. May relation ba itong dalawang number or wala? If we divide that, no, it doesn't form. For sure they have a ratio, but yeah. So let's try to form that. This will be 48. What I'm gonna do, what can we do? We can also make it in the form 48 and 216 is to 74 and blank. 74 and blank. Does that change anything? I'm trying to think of a way to solve it easy. But one thing we can do is look at the choices, guys. So if 216 is the shortest side, X na agad tong tatlo. Oh, I think the answer is this, B. Because what we're gonna do over here is we're gonna base on the choices, okay? So just based on the choices, we know na 216 is the shortest side. So, if 216 is the shortest side, hindi siya pwede maging 16, hindi siya pwede maging 123, and 222, although higher siya than 216, is still smaller, or like, masyado siyang malapit sa 216. So, the only choice you have left is B. Now, if we want to solve it, tinatamad kasi mag-solve. But, how do we solve this? We can just ratio and proportion it. Yeah. Okay, fine. Let's solve it, guys. Fine, we want to solve it. This will give us, cross-multiply natin to. Cross-multiply. This will give us 48x is equal to 74 times 216. Okay? So, what can I do? I'm gonna divide it both by 8. 8 ba? This one's divisible by 8. Is this divisible by 8? 40, yes. This is divisible by 8. So, divide both by 8. This will give us 6x equals 74 times, what's 216 divided by 8? That's 5, 5, 21. This will give us 16, 2, 21, 56, 27. So, this will give us 6x is equal to 74 times 27. And then we can keep dividing. Let's divide this by 3. I'm just trying to simplify what I can simplify before we multiply. Kasi if you want to multiply, minultiply mo muna to, matatagalan tayo. It will take us so long to solve that. So what we're gonna do is gonna keep dividing until we can't divide anymore. So this will give us 2x is equal to 74 times 9. And then divide this by 2. So x is equal to 36 37 times 9. And 37 times 9 is what we're gonna be left with. How do you want, okay, the shortcut to multiplying something by 9 is getting the multiply by 10 minus the multiply by 1. That's what I would do. So this is 370 minus 37. So this will be 333. So the answer is letter B. Did we get what we did there? If you have any questions, let me know. Hello to everybody new here. Welcome to the live. We go live every day, but not really. There are 21 days left and we do math shortcuts. Where do you get the review sheets? Welcome to the live. If you're new here, we have these sheets for free on my Instagram Instagram highlights. Yes. Make sure to follow me on Instagram as well, and we update there when we go live. Yes. Galing. Any questions, guys? Do you have any questions? But basically, the easiest way to solve it is always to look at the choices first. Before you solve for anything, always look at the choices. Kasi, malay mo, option ka lang, diba? Ah, joke lang. Thank you. That's the work in for the ASET. There are also ASET specific reviewers. If you want, you can check them out. But yes, studying for the OPCAT, guys, is the most important. Kasi after the OPCAT, everything else is easy. Yung ASET, USTET, DCAT, lahat yan magiging madali na. Kasi inaral mo na lahat. Suntukan na lang. Uy, grabe sa suntukan. Thank you for following. If you're new here, make sure to follow. We're usually just 100. So, welcome to everybody new here. Okay, so that's how you solve for it. Let us move on to analytic geom. I'm gonna bring this up on the side over here. Let's see if we can bring it up. Basta 333 ang sagot based on the choices and based on the ano. Let's delete this. X is equal to 333. There. Okay, we are now moving on to analytic geom. We are done with basic geom. And then after that, we are going to move on to, I think, trigonometry na next. Trigonometry. Okay, so analytic geom is just basically yung mga points, I think, and yung mga conic circles. So let's see what works. Let's see what we're gonna do. Starting with number 29, I'm putting up the poll for everybody who wants to answer the poll over here. Number 29, which quadrant or axis contains the ordered pair? So we're gonna discuss quadrants right now, or the Cartesian plane. Basically, the Cartesian plane, for those who don't know, pero dapat alam nyo na yun, guys, this is grade 10 math. Cartesian plane has 4 quadrants. You know kung paano to ginawa? Like, Descartes. Si Descartes daw yung gumawa. Like, he was looking at the 4 corners of a room, tapos may fly daw na dumaan. Like, dumapo here, and here, and here, and here. Something like that. I don't know if that was real, but I remember learning that in high school. And then, so basically, there are 4 quadrants, and the middle of this is called the origin, or 0, 0. So, imagine nyo lang, the way you understand this is, diba, alam nyo yung number line. We learned the number line in like grade 5, grade 6. We have a number line going this way, positive, this way, negative. In the same way, magkakaroon ng number line na pataas naman. So, positive taas, negative baba. And that's all you have to remember, okay? So, positive this way, and positive upward. Okay, so, and that's all you have to remember, guys. So, we have positive 1 here, 1, 2, 3. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. And we have positive 1, 2, 3. And negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. That's all you have to remember. You don't even have to remember the thing about this. But I will teach you. Okay, so basically, we have an x and a y. So, every single point, merong x, which is the x-axis. This is the x-axis. So, every horizontal point bases on the x-axis. And we have the y-axis, yung pataas. So, up and down is the y, left and right is the x. And when we have a point over here, kunyari ito, this katapat niya is 1, so it will be 1 on the left side. And ang katapat niya sa y is 2. So, this is y, 1, 2. So, nagiging positive si 1, 2. Pag naglagay naman tayo ng point over here, this will be negative 2, positive 2. Do we get the pattern? And kapag dito naman, it will be negative, comma, negative. And over here, it will be positive dahil nasa right side siya. And negative yung y dahil nasa baba siya. So, if we're looking at this specific point, saan daw malalagay si 0, comma, negative 4? O, diba tinuro ko, pero wala dun yung sagot. Basically, kapag 0 naman ang x, kapag 0 ang x, nandito siya. Diba? Nandito si 0 eh. So, negative 4 goes down over here. So, sometimes it can land on the line. And when it lands on the line, this line is called the y-axis, and this line is called the x-axis. So, the easy way to do it without graphing, for me kasi, what I would do is, if you have a visual memory, kaya mo na siya i-imagine na ito, 0, 4. So, nasa line siya. But, the easier way to remember it is kapag 0 si x, nasa y-axis siya. Kapag 0 si y equals 0, nasa x-axis siya. So, basically, 0 yung x, so we are on the y-axis, which is letter C. Wow, everybody said letter C. So, yeah, good that everybody knows. So, let's move on to number 2. Name the quadrant containing the point negative 1, 4. What about letter number 2, guys? Restarting the poll, answering the poll over here. Negative 4, what I would do, imagine this. Negative 4, meaning nandito siya. Nasa left side siya. And then 4 is positive, so nandito siya. So, I would first single out yung x. Single out natin si x. X will be on this side kasi negative siya. And then use another color, 4 will be positive, so nandito siya. Kung saan nag-overlap, yun yung sagot. So, the answer is letter quadrant 2. Ay, yung number pala, numbering ng quadrant is in letter C. Pa-letter C yung number niya. So, starting here, this quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, since this is quadrant 2, we are going for letter B. I would have to be with the Jollibee. Lang ngayon lang nag-notif, nag-live ka. Yes, we just started. It's okay, guys. We are on 17 minutes in. We usually go live for 1 hour. So, yeah. Next, let's see number 31. Which of the following graph is the graph of point 7, negative 7, 3. Negative 7 will be on this side, and 3 will be on this side. So, let's look at the numbers. X na agad to because it should be up here. X na agad to because it should be up here on the second quadrant. And X na to. So, tinitignan lang pala kung anong quadrant siya. Negative 7, 3 is over here. So, that's letter A. Wow, so easy, guys. We're just figuring out where points are on the Cartesian plane. Let's see if the next one is like that. Oop, the next one is not like that anymore. So, I'm gonna do it by lesson. Let's go to the next one over here. Kasi ganun din yung lesson niya. Let's see. Name the quadrant containing the point negative 8, negative 8. Okay, we're restarting the poll. Negative 8, negative 8. Imagine again, you imagine a square like this. Negative yung x, so nandito siya. And then negative yung y, so nasa baba siya. So it leads us to this down over here. So this is what it looks like in my brain, guys. Yeah. So, mas mahirap kasi if mag-memorize kayo, ay, plus dito. Plus minus dito. Like, malilito ka. Dapat strong yung foundation mo of saan ba yung negative x. Saan ba yung positive y. So, it's better to think of it that way. Will the upcat be this easy? There are questions that are this easy, but there are also questions that are hard. So, you have to know when to skip questions. And by skip, I mean, hindi mo siya iiwan na blanca. You skip it at the start, answer everything first, and then tsaka nyo lang siya yan. Thank you for the gift, Sean, Ree, and Vance. So, wait, the answer is quadrant 3, which is letter A. Amazing! Next question. What are the coordinates of the point shown in the right? So, madali lang yung next question. Kita nyo ba yung point? The point is over here. So, nasa 4th siya. So, ang gagawin ko dyan is the opposite of what we did kanina. Nasa positive x siya. So, positive x and negative y. The only thing with a positive x, negative y is, what's the answer? Letter D. So, ito lang ang may positive x, negative y. So, the answer is letter D. Baka madali lang to kasi kaka-start lang natin. Baka humirap din niya. You don't see the point? I don't see the point. Basta nandyan siya. It doesn't matter really what the point is kasi same naman halos. Yung nag-iiba dyan is, kahit po ba walang sagot, considered as wrong. Pag walang sagot, considered as blank siya. So, walang minus. Kaya for me, I mean, some people, they leave it as blank kasi ayaw nila ma-minusan. But it's better talaga na hulaan nyo, guys. Kasi may probability yan. There's a bigger probability na you're gonna get the right answer if manghuhula kayo. Unless super malas mo. Yeah, that's it. Use the table to choose the correct linear equation. Okay, we're gonna go into linear equations, guys. What does this mean? So, there are many ways to solve this. Or should we go back first? Let's go back up. Let's go back to test A. Dalawa kasing test to. So, the good thing about this reviewer is it has 2 tests for you to apply every lesson. So, right now we're in Geom and, yeah. Let's just go through this first one and then go to the next one na lang. Number 32. In the triangle given, AD is an angle bisector. So, si AD, hinahati niya. In this, it divides this into equal angles. DAC is 30 degrees. So, 30 degrees daw to. So, 30 degrees din to. And angle ABC is a right angle. So, right angle daw to. Find the measure of angle X. Ooh. So, what we can see here, guys, is this is a 30. So, what will this angle be? Does anybody know? It's so easy. So, if 30 na ito, we just have to form 180. So, this is a right triangle, meaning this is a 90, and this one is a 30. So, this one has to be 60. Good job, Jericho, Adine, Justin, and Gab. Yes, that's all you have to do. 30, 60, 90. You just have to form 180 degrees. So the answer is 60. Letter D. Amazing. Okay, next. Determine the midpoint. Are we going too fast? Just let me know if anybody has any questions and we can answer them. You're low bat? Oh no, get a charger, eh. Okay, number 33. Determine the midpoint of a line segment whose endpoints are 9, -2, and 3, 4. So, a midpoint, guys, is kunyari, ito yung ano niya. And then, there's a point over here, and there's a point over here. So, somewhere in the middle of this line, may point dito, and yun yung gitna nilang dalawa. Do I have videos on YouTube? Supra, welcome to the live. If you're new here, we post all the recordings on YouTube, and we have 10K subscribers over there. So, to everybody who hasn't subscribed, make sure to subscribe as well. I posted, we just have recordings so far. You can just skip through them because I answer each questions there naman. So what we're gonna do over here, guys, to find the middle, this actually is super easy. You just have to get the average of these two and the average of this two. Okay? So what does that mean? So to get the middle of 9 and 3, kukunin mo lang yung average niya. 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Or basically yung physical gitna nila. The difference between 9 and 3, basta 6 yung gitna nila, diba? 9 over here and 3 over here, yung difference niya is 3. Or get the average is basically all you have to do. So 6 will be the x, and then the y will be the middle of -2 and 4. So how do you get the average of that? You add them. 4 plus -2 divided by 2. This will give us 2 over 2. That's equal to 1. So the answer is 6, 1, which is letter A. Wow, so easy. Midpoint. Ulit sa 32. Di ko nakita. Basically, what we did for number 30 is angle bisector daw ito. So, this one's 30 and this one's 30. And we just have to form the triangle. 30, 60, 90. So, the answer here is 60. TY sa UPCAT reviews, you passed UP Cebu. Congrats, Shan. Pin. Congrats. So the answer here is 6 and 1, which is letter A. Does anyone have a question for number 33? That's what I'm reviewing. Bless you sa dumighay. Get out.
Bye.
You ate my burger.
What? What? It's only 8 today.
He ate my burger, guys. Daddy, why did you eat my
Don't
fries?
call me daddy. I'm not your daddy.
Yeah, you're not. Get out of here. Why po naging 6-1? We got the average of both numbers. We got 9 and 3. So, hinahanap lang yung gitna niya, guys. There's a different way to do this, but I forget how. But basically, yung difference itong 9, 3, do you want me to prove it to you? I will show you. Let us graph this graph, okay? Let us graph this number. We have 9, 2. So, that will be over here. 9, negative 2. Let's put it over here. 9, negative 2. And we have 3, 4 will be up here. Doop, doop, doop. 3, 4 is over here. 3, 4. So when we draw a line connecting these two, somewhere over here, somewhere in the crowd, there's you. There is a midpoint, okay? The midpoint is the middle value over here. The middle value over there. So all you have to do to get that is we look at them as separate values. We look at 9 and 3, yung x values, and we look at negative 2 and 4 as the y values. So, for x, guys, hanapin lang natin ang gitna ng 9 and 3. 9 plus 3 divided by 2 is equal to 12 divided by 2, which is 6. Or basically, get the average between them two. Pahelp sa Upcat. Welcome to the live, Lancelot. If you're new here, make sure to follow. We go live and help people for the Upcat math. Also, if you follow, your name will pop up over there as manifesting that you will pass the Upcat. Kita nyo ba? Yes, it's there. Z will pass the Upcat, it says. There. Constant po ba yung 2? Yes, kasi we're getting the average. Basically, hinahanap lang natin yung physical na gitna niya. So, if you don't wanna do average, what you can do is map mo siya. 3 and 9. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, ano yung gitna niya? As in yung literal na gitna. Yun yung hinahanap natin. So, if that's easier for you, you can do that. Yeah, if that's easier for you, you can do that. But it's the same thing as looking for the average. So, 3 plus 9 divided by 2. Same dito sa negative 2 and 4. For negative 2 and 4, ang gagawin lang is i-add natin. 4 plus negative 2. Or negative 2 plus 4, same lang yan. Divided by 2. 4 minus 2 is just 2 over 2, which is 1. So, 6, 1 yung sagot. 150 people are passing the Upcat. Yes, guys, everybody here will pass the Upcat. We have a 100% win rate. If you join our live like every day, 100% win rate, you're gonna pass the Upcat. You can ask our alumni over here. They're gonna come back and they're gonna be like, "Thank you for helping me. I passed the Upcat." Yes. Okay, so there. The answer is 6, 1. Can we move on? Can we move on to the next number, everybody? What if even? What do you mean? Ganun pa rin. So, if even siya, but the thing is, they won't make you have a hard time. But yeah, sige. Let's do 5 and 2. 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. So, it'll be 7 over 2. Okay lang yan. It's a decimal point. It doesn't have to be exact. We will thank you next year. Wow, Ray, you got a charger. Thank you. Yes. You will be back next year, everybody. You will be back and you will be thanking me. Ay, joke lang. You don't have to thank me. Okay. Next number. 34. What is the equation of the line in standard form with slope 0 and y-intercept 1? So, what does it mean kapag standard form? Ang meaning ata ng standard form is it's x plus y equals something. Ganun siya. So, what does this mean? So, we have y-intercept. We have a slope and the y-intercept. So, depende sa given natin, I'm gonna teach you how to get the equation of a line. Now, this is one of the most hard things. I mean, madali lang siya. Pero, complicated at the start. Shall we look at the lesson? The good thing about this reviewer, everybody, if you're new here, is this reviewer has the lessons. So, you can just go back to the lessons. And first, eto, dito tayo mag-start sa analytic geom. Okay? Let's go. And eto, this is slope. And then I'm gonna teach you, okay, let's first teach you about slope. what does slope mean, guys? So, when we have 2 points that form a line, diba may line ka, the 2 points form a line. Meron siyang tinatawag na slope or kung gaano siya nakaka-bend. Okay? How bent is this line? Is it super bent? Is it steep? Is it negative? That all depends on the slope. So, for example, this forms a line. Etong 3, 0, and 2, -3. All you have to do to get the slope is called rise over run. Ang rise ay, di ba, up? So, y-axis is the rise, and run is the negative. So, it's basically y over x. So, ang gagawin lang natin is this minus this over this minus this. Okay? So, let me show you that. If you already have the answer, you can give it to me. So, what we're going to do is -3 minus 0 over this minus this. 2 minus 3. So, this will give us -3 over -1, which is equal to, slope is equal to 3. Slope is also written as M. M yung word for slope. I don't know why it's not an S. When I was a kid, I was like, why is slope M? I don't know. But let's just say slope is M, not S. So, the answer is 3. And you can do that for the other numbers. Now, the question is, pwede ba pag nauna itong number versus this one, you can use any of the numbers first and it will both work. For example, let's start with 0 minus 0. Hala! 0 minus 0 over 5 minus -1. 5 minus -1. This will be equal to 0 over 6, which is equal to 0. Now, what happens kapag 0 ang slope? Ang meaning kapag 0 ang slope, guys, is it's horizontal. It's a horizontal line. Wala siyang slope. What's with our Wi-Fi? Is it my Wi-Fi that's lagging? Thank you for following. If you guys are new here, make sure to follow and your name will pop up over there and you will manifest that you will try to follow right now. There. You see that? Your name will pop up over there. Okay, so what about kapag slope is, let's try number 3, guys. Let's try number 3. This will be -1 minus 4, -1 minus 4 over 0 minus 0. This will give us -5 over 0, which is undefined. Ano nangyayari pag undefined? Kapag undefined siya, it is vertical. Okay, so these are just things you have to remember. Undefined equals vertical, or pag ganun, yes. And horizontal is m is equal to 0. Okay, what does the order of numbers matter? No, it doesn't matter. So, let's try number 2. Or, do you want to try number 1 again? So, sa number 1, inuna natin ito. But, let's try to do this one first, okay? So, this will be 0 minus 3 over, 0 minus -3 over 3 minus 2. So, this will give us 0 minus -3 is equal to +3 over 3 minus 2 is 1. So, the answer is still 3. Ang ginagawa ko dyan, since nagmamadali tayo, you look at the numbers and for me, kung alin yung mas madali i-minus, yun yung gagawin ko. For example, pag nakita ko tong -5 minus 1, mas madali ba yung gawin? Or mas madali ba si 1 minus -5? Kasi nakalito, diba, 1 minus -5. Baka malito ka. So, what I would do is, -5 minus 1, this will give you -6. So, whichever is easier for you, that's what you put first. Yes. So, yes, that's it. So, that is our slope. Our slope is how steep our line is. Okay, now, let's move on to the next part. Okay lang ba magkapalit yung x? Kung alin yung inuna mo, yun yung dapat mauna. Huh? So, if I pick this first, dapat ito muna. Dapat panindigan mo. So, if I pick this one first, mauna si y, mauna si x dito. Okay? If I pick this one first, dapat mauna din si x dito. Ganon. Do you consider being a teacher? The thing about the educational crisis in the Philippines is, although I do want to be a teacher and super fulfilling, especially when I help people, I think they should be paid more. Teachers should be paid more. And, you know, I too am a practical person and I need to pay the bills. So, in this economy, I think the teachers do a lot of good work. You know, I wouldn't be here without all the teachers that taught me. But I cannot be a teacher in this economy. And I hope they get paid more, you know. Sa Aboitiz po, second year ka po, pwede maging scholar, yes. For the Aboitiz scholarship. Yes. Ano po course? My course is Management Engineering and I graduated magna cum laude. But if you're asking for UP, I took Industrial Engineering yung in-apply ko. Industrial Engineering is a very flexible course and maganda yung starting salary niya, guys. You can go for up to 40-50K starting salary. But of course, may tax pa yan. I use a Samsung tablet. Okay, moving on. We now have what we call a line intercept. Ano meaning ng line intercept? So, 'di ba may slope tayo? When we have what we call a line intercept, this is when we look at the Cartesian plane, 'di ba ito yung Cartesian plane? We have our y-axis and we have our x-axis. So, when we have a sample line, let's say our line passes through here. Ganyan ang line. Kung ano yung point na tumatama sa x-axis, this is called the x-intercept. And yung point niya na tumatama sa y-axis is called the y-intercept. So, yun yung meaning nun. X-intercept and y-intercept. Now, how do we get this? It depends on the slope of the line. So, let's see if we have an example. There are no examples. We can do it later. There might be an example later. Basically, dito sa point na x-intercept, y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0. And dito sa y-intercept, x is equal to 0. Okay? So, now let's move on to the equation of the line. So, minsan, we're given points or we're given the slope and kailangan natin i-form yung equation ng line. Okay? Kailangan natin i-form ano ba yung equation ng mismong line na to. So, what we're gonna do is learn the different types of forms ng equation of the line. And the first one is the slope-intercept. Kapag given ka ng slope and given ang y-intercept, you can form the slope-intercept with this formula. Basically, ang formula niya is y is equal to mx plus b. What does this all mean? Ang y and ang x, hindi yan gumagalaw. Y and x, hindi yan gumagalaw. Yung m is based sa given and yung b is based sa given. Okay? So, let's give an example of that. For number 1, let's see for number 1, m is 2 and y-intercept is negative 1. So, ang gagawin mo lang dyan, copy the y, copy the equal sign, and plug in m. I-substitute na natin. So, this will be 2x, and then y-intercept is negative 1. So, this will be minus 1. So, the final answer is y is equal to 2x minus 1. There. But if you want standard form, which is magkasama si x and y, and may iwan yung coefficient, ililipat lang natin. So, this is the standard form. What we're gonna do is just move y to this side, move x to the other side. Dapat positive lagi si x. So, we move y to this side, it will be 2x minus y, tapos si y magiging positive, si 1. So, that is the standard form. Gets? Do we get? You guys, if you have any questions, just let me know. Hyun, laptop or tablet for college? Important ang laptop for college. Yung tablet, accessory na lang yan. For my first 2 years of college, I just used a binder. I want to show you guys, but it's not here. A binder. Just buy a B5 binder and then you buy refillable notes. And then, I only got a tablet kasi in my scholarship. So, this is the one I used. Here. And then, you just change the papers of this. Like, it's so usable already. You don't need a tablet, guys. Like, unless you have the money for it. But I only got a tablet because in my scholarship, if mataas yung grade mo for your first 2 years, you get awarded a tablet. So, I picked a Samsung kasi Samsung yung phone ko. But most of my friends got an iPad. Yan. So, if you want to be a scholar like me, you can join the Aboitiz Scholarship in your second year. There. Where do you upload your lives? We upload them all on YouTube. Just make sure to subscribe. Where did you buy? This was on the Orange app. Super tagal na nito. And the good thing about this is it has dividers. So, there, it has dividers. Hala, nagbenta. Ayan, may divider siya. So, I put math, I put science over there. YouTube channel is Julia Manjola. Just check it out. Hala, look at my notes. I miss it. Here, so long test. There, nakalagay. Long test 3. Ganyan. Okay. May ads na naman. Okay, we're going back. going back to the question. So now let us go to the question. Mamaya na yung ibang forms. Let us go to the question. What is the equation of the line with slope 0 and y-intercept 1? So slope, remember, y is equal to mx plus b. Copy the y. Slope is 0, so this will be 0x. And then this will be negative 1. Negative 1. So dahil 0 si x, wala na siya. Diba? Wala na si x. Wag na natin balikan. So that will be y is equal to negative 1. And the answer is... Why is it not here? Oh, standard form pala. So, dapat magkasama daw. I think it's this one. Because if we move negative 1 to the other side, transpose natin, it will be y plus 1 is equal to 0. So, dapat letter B is the answer. Yes. Rinig mo ba yun, Toph? Ay, grabe kayo. Toph's not even here. Catching strays, Toph. Letter B? Yes, the answer is letter B. Does anyone have a question for that? If wala, we're gonna move on to the slope-intercept form. Is standard form the same as general? I think magkaiba yung standard and general. Alam ko yung general, yung equal to 0. Standard, actually general form nga to eh. I don't know, guys. Sometimes mali yung choices niya. But magkaiba yung standard and general form. We usually go live 8 to 9 p.m. But this time we are live twice today because I didn't go live yesterday. So may utang ako sa mga tao dito. So make sure to follow, come back tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow, guys. My mom's birthday. Okay, we are now moving on to slope-intercept form. Actually, mas complicated ang slope-intercept form. So let's get into the slope-intercept form. You don't have to memorize this much, guys. Like, yes, there might be questions about it. But for me, it might be hard to memorize this, especially if you're cramming. So, you have 21 days left, and I posted a video of the things that you have to study since you have 21 days left. So, for me, there are things that you have to focus on. Yeah, there are things that you have to focus on na kaya mo pa i-absorb in the last 21 days before the OPCAT. Basta lagi positive si B. Ganun ba yun? Not sure. Okay. Pwede makuha yung copy mo na yan. There are annotated notes, yes. We have it on the Instagram highlight already. Let's move to the slope-intercept form. Nasaan siya? Ay, point-slope form ba yun? We're gonna move to the point-slope form. Ano naman meaning ng point-slope form? So, kung kanina, we had YouTube channel is Julia Menjola at YouTube. Julia Menjola. This one is the IG. Julia Menjola. Just search Julia Menjola on YouTube and you can find me there. Okay. So, point-slope form naman, kapag may given a point and may given a slope. So, remember kanina, slope-intercept, given si slope, given si intercept. Dito sa point-slope, given si point, given si slope. So, what does this mean? We are given a point, kunyari ito, we have A, this is the point, and this is the slope. Yung form niya is y minus 1, m, x minus 1. What does this mean? Or x sub 1. What does this mean? Let me write it down ulit. So we have y. Guys, while I'm teaching, you should be writing down notes, okay? Write down your notes so you can remember this. Y, and then nababago si y sub 1 because that's the point. And then copy the equal sign. M is also the given. Yung green yung given ah. And then copy this. And then x remains as is. And then minus x sub 1. There. So, ano ibig sabihin nito? Yung given natin dito, guys, which is a 4, negative 2. This is x sub 1, y sub 1. And this is m. So, all we have to do is plug that in to the formula or to the format. Yun lang ang gagawin natin. Ayoko talaga na analytic geom. Madali lang naman siya if memorize mo siya. Yun lang yun. But yeah, if I were you, these are the one of the skips na lang na gagawin natin. A, B, C equals 0 general. Thank you, Cleo. Yes, I think that's correct. Yes. Pag general, may 0. Pag standard, equal to C. So, let us do that. Let's copy the y. Y minus y sub 1. Y sub 1 is negative 2. So, minus negative 2 is equal to positive 2. So, gawin ko na siyang plus 2. Y plus 2 is equal to, m is negative 1/2. Negative 1/2 times x minus 4. So we have x minus 4. And then, all you have to do is turn that into a you need to distribute ito. I-distribute yung m. So, that's what you have to do. This will be negative 1/2 x. And then, negative 1/2 times 4 will give us plus 2. And then, need mo lang siya ipagsama. Ipagsama ang x and y ulit. And then, put together on the other side ang 2. So, we have 2 over here, which will cancel out. And let's move x to the other side. So, this will be negative 1/2 x plus y is equal to 0. Now, bakit ganito yung sagot niya? So, ayaw nila, or di ko alam kung bakit, but ayaw nila na may fraction si x. Gusto nila positive si x, number 1. And gusto nila walang fraction sa x. So, let's just multiply everything by 2, negative 2, para mawala yung negative 1/2. So, this will give us x. Hala, bakit positive? Wait lang. Oh, maging positive pala to. This will give us positive, multiplied by positive 2, x plus 2y is equal to 0. Yes, thank you, Cupid Satellite. Pag nilipat siya naging positive, everybody is correct. Bakit po negative? Positive yan, guys. Sorry. It should be positive. Okay, gets? Now, let us answer. Let us answer the question. Let us go back to the point-slope form. Point-slope form over here. Given the equation of the line, yan. What is the slope? Ay, slope-intercept pala tayo. Okay, we're just gonna do slope-intercept again. I thought we were already in point-slope. Okay, let's just do slope-intercept form, which is just y is equal to mx plus b. I don't know why okay. So, slope is negative 9 over 5. X plus b is 4 plus 4. There. So, the answer is, what's the answer, guys? Negative 9 over 5 plus 4 is letter B. Is it letter B? Yes, it's letter B. Why did nobody tell me? Okay, this one's letter B. Okay, what if wala sa choices ang sagot? What are you supposed to do? So, my proctor, guys, may isang tao, like a student, volunteer na nagbabantay sa inyo. So, you just have to go and tell them about it. So easy to fall. So easy to answer? Yes, this is so easy to answer. Okay, next. Shall we move on? Let's see if there are any questions on the slope-intercept. Slope-intercept over here. Sige, mamaya na. Let us just answer this next one first. Are we ready for the next one, everybody? Okay. Graph 3y plus 12. So, there are many ways to solve this. But one thing we can do is, hanapin natin ang intercept niya. Dito na papasok kung paano maghanap ng intercept. Okay? How do we find an x and y intercept? So, what we're gonna do, to find x intercept, set y equal to 0. Okay? Actually, wala siyang x, so I don't know what to do. To find the... Oh, wait. What we can do, put it in the form slope-intercept. Let's put it in the slope-intercept form. So, y is equal to mx plus b. We have to move this to the other side, right? So, this will be 3y is equal to negative 12. And then, divide both sides by 3. Kasi dapat maiwan si y. So, y is equal to negative 4. Lipat yung 12. Y is equal to negative 4. So, dapat dumaan siya sa negative 4. Yung y-intercept niya is negative 4. So, this one passes negative 4. This one does not pass negative 4. This one passes negative 4. And this one, wait, y-intercept. Y-intercept pala, wait. Y-intercept means it has to pass the y. So, this does not pass negative 4. It should pass over here, is what that means. It should pass over here. So, none of them pass over here except letter D. Letter D passes here. Okay? So, wait. Another thing to note, if you're gonna look at the slope-intercept, diba, tinignan natin si negative 4. Another thing you can look at is the slope. So, dito, ano yung slope? In this form, what is the slope? Since walang x dito, guys, since walang x, ang slope niya ay 0. Kasi 0x siya. Dahil walang x dito, that's basically 0x. And ang meaning ng 0x, remember, so meaning m is equal to 0. And if m is equal to 0, we know that 0 means it's horizontal. Okay? The way I remember that m is equal to 0 is, pag 0 si slope, parang wala siyang gana, diba? So, wala siyang gana tumayo. So, pag wala siyang gana tumayo, nakahiga lang siya. That's how you remember it. So, pag 0 si slope, nakahiga lang siya. It has no energy. Okay? So, dahil ito lang yung horizontal, dahil yan yung horizontal, you can X na ito. So, it's up to you. Do you wanna look at the intercept? Kasi minsan, what if lagyan nila ng intercept na dumadaan dito? 'Di ba? Hindi mo nagagamit yung intercept. Kaya, lahat ng choices ay dumadaan pala sa negative 4. If lahat ng choices dumadaan dyan, hindi mo yan magagamit. So, let's base on the slope naman. Ganon. Anong subject to? This is analytic geom. So, Cartesian plane, ganon. Slope, intercept, that's all analytic geom. Gets ko agad. Thank you, try. Make sure to follow and always come back, guys. Like, we're so little. Our family is so little and we have 21 days left. So, I hope you can tell your friends to watch us too because they all deserve to know the shortcuts. Okay. Moving on to number 37. Ano yung sagot dito? We just answered it kanina. Pag horizontal, wala siyang energy, meaning the slope is 0. Sir Ranky, di ko nakita question. Right there. Letter A. Letter A. 0 is the slope because it has 0 energy. Number 38. Given the slope of the line, I give the slope of the line that contains these 2 points. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna use the formula na tinuro ko kanina. The formula is this minus this over this minus this. So let us do that. 4 minus negative 8 over negative 8 minus negative 8. So this will be 4 minus negative 8 is positive 12 over negative 8 plus 8 is 0. So, 12 over 0 is undefined. Undefined. Pag bawal maging denominator ang 0, so that's undefined. And undefined is undefined. Undefined is vertical. Vertical undefined. Since when pa live? We've been going live for almost 1 month, 30 days. Ganun. 30 days na tayo nag-live. Yes. Paano naging positive? When you are minusing, the way I like to remember, for example, 1 minus negative 2. Pag nakikita ko magkatabi, or minus negative, imagine it like this. Look at my fingers. Minus negative, pwede sila magsama and they become positive. Okay? Boom. Ganun siya. So, it's just the easy way for you to remember minus negative. So, minus negative 2, you bring it like this, and nababago buhay niya. It becomes positive. 2 wrongs make a right. Mali. Hindi yun that. No. Don't do that, guys. 2 wrongs don't make a right. But basically, that's what it is in math. Paano kapag 0 over 12? Yes, that's equal to 0. So, nagiging undefined lang siya pag nasa ilalim si 0. Pag nasa taas siya, 0 divided by something is equal to 0, which is horizontal. Okay, so, yan. Its slope is equal to 0. We just started analytic geom. Yes, we just started this live, yung analytic geom. Magkasing level lang po ba yung questions dyan and sa UPCAT? Most likely, yes, Audrey. Like, you can ask the people who took it last year. Sabi nila, super dali ng math. What about 0 over 0? That's undefined. So, mas angat yung nasa ilalim. Kasi, 0 divided by, basta it's undefined pag ganyan. I think, as far as I know. Until what time? We actually have like 5 minutes left. So, let's see how much questions we can get in. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes left. But yeah, we try to go live every day, guys. Tomorrow, if I wake up early, I might go live. I will let you guys know. Or I might just film a video. Let me know. Let me know, guys. I'll see. Time flies so fast. Yeah, it was just... Kanina, we just started and now we've been live for 54 minutes. Okay, thank you for following. If you're new here, make sure to follow. Your name will pop up over there. Try to follow right now. I love the fam here. Wow, thank you, Havi. Okay, number 39, which shows the graph of the following. Okay, dito na natin magagamit ang how to find the intercept. Okay, I will teach you guys how to find the intercept. How do we look for an intercept? When we're looking for x-intercept, dapat y is equal to 0. So what I do here, when you have something like this, as in with my finger, tatakpan ko siya. Tatakpan ko si y, and that is the answer. Okay? That's it. X is equal to 4, so ang y-intercept niya is 4, 0. That's its x-intercept. Now, if you do the other side, we're looking for the y-intercept. Y is equal to 4, so it's 0, 4. That's the x and y intercept. Now, how will we do it if it's a different number? Let me give you an example. 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. Now, give me the x-intercept, guys. What is the x-intercept? Ang gagawin mo dyan, with your finger, takpan mo si 4y. This does not exist. You don't exist. So, what we're left with is 3x is equal to 12. Yes, its x-intercept is 4. Or basically, pag sinulat siya, 4, 0. Okay? And now let's do, what's the y-intercept? What's the y-intercept? Cover the x. X is equal to 0. So this will be 4. Divide both sides by 4. Y is equal to 3. So is it 3, 0 or 0, 3? What is its coordinates? Can somebody tell me? Is it 0, 3 or 3, 0? Because it's a y-intercept, again, sinet natin as 0 si x. So 0 yung x. That's how you do it. Okay, so in this case, dahil wala siyang coefficient na 3 or 4, madali lang siya. Pag ganito, madali lang. Pareho silang 4. Now, what does this mean? So, we're gonna look at the graph. We're gonna look at the graph, guys. And we're gonna look for, saan si positive 4 pareho? Positive 4 is here, pero dapat nandito siya. So, x to. Ito nandito, pero dapat nandito yung isa. So, x to. Now, both of these, let's see. This one hits both of them. So, this is the answer. This one should be up here. So, that's all you have to do, guys. You just have to look for the intercepts, and that will lead you to the answer. Wow, isn't this so fun? This is so fun. Thank you for following. If you're new here, make sure to follow. Your name will pop up over there. Yeah, hey, people are saying yay. Wait, I want to do a sound effect. Let's see if it's loud. Let's see if the sound effect is loud. Wait, give me time. Where's the sound effect? Okay, moving on to the next number. Or guys, another way we can solve this, again, we can look for its slope. Okay, I'm gonna teach you about negative slope naman. So, paano natin kukunin yung slope nito? Dapat in the form, y is equal to mx plus b. So, ang gagawin natin, ililipat natin si x on the other side. So, pag nilipat si x, magiging y is equal to negative x plus 4. So, in this case, what will be the slope? Ano slope nito, guys? M is equal to what? M is equal to what, guys? M is equal to mga bagay na dear na nasa ng batch 1. M is equal to negative 1. Yes, tama. Negative 1 kasi kung ano man yung katabi ng x, yun yung slope. Now, kapag negative yung slope, guys, kapag positive, pataas siya. Okay? Pataas this way. This one, positive slope. This one, positive slope. These two, pababa. From left to right, pababa. So, that is negative slope. So, dun pa lang, may kita na natin, x na agad si A. X si A because positive. A and B, X na yan. A and B is wrong. B and C, or, yeah, B and C, ay, B and D pala. B pala to. So, this should be B. Our answer is B. B and D, pwede pa, kasi negative ang slope. So, saan galing ang negative 1? We took its slope-intercept form, and kung ano yung katabi ng x, that is the slope. That is the slope. So, remember, y is equal to mx plus b. Remember, ang y-intercept niya, kahit the way we solved it kanina, y-intercept is this. If you want to solve it this way, ito din yung y-intercept niya. See? Y-intercept is 4. Okay? Gets. Thank you for asking your questions. But yeah, guys, so, pag tinanong sa inyo, what is the slope of this? Is it positive or negative? Is this one positive or negative, guys? Positive or negative? This one's positive, okay? Pataas siya, pataas. Pag negative, pababa, negative. So, that's all you have to remember in this analytic geom. Next question, what is the slope? Oh, yan na naman tayo sa slope. What is the slope of the line 9x minus 3y is equal to 54? So, what we're gonna do is in the form, y is equal to mx plus b. So, ang ginagawa lang natin dito is we're just adjusting it to look like this. How do we make it look like this? Una, gusto ko positive si y. So, si y ang ililipat ko dito kasi negative siya. So, let's do that. That will be 3y is equal to 9x. And gusto ko si 54, malipat kasama si x. So, it will be minus 54. And then from there, you just have to, dapat maiwan si y. As in, no kasama. So, we have to divide everything by 3. Divide by 3. This will give us y is equal to 3x minus 18. And so, the answer is, kung ano man yung katabi ni x, which is positive 3. Did you get letter A, positive 3? Yes. Hello, Linda Walker. Welcome back to the live. Letter A is the answer. If there's time to teach us reading, physics, graph. Physics is crazy, but graph queen. maybe language proficiency pwede pa. But reading physics, guys, is so hard. Char. But yeah, the answer here is letter A, cause mx plus b. Remember, m is equal to 3. There we go. And just like that, we have reached 1 hour, guys. We have reached 1 hour at this point, so we must sleep. Char. 1 hour per live only. Let's go back live tomorrow, guys. We can go live again tomorrow and continue our analytic geom, okay? So make sure to rest because sleep is very important. And in the next 21 days, I hope we lock in, guys. This is all the days we have left. I hope we lock in. Okay, I didn't go live yesterday, and then I went live for 2 hours today. So every time you don't study, you have to study more the next day. Okay, basta consistency is the key. That is my take, okay? Like, you have to study every day. Kahit 30 minutes lang every day para matandaan nyo lahat. Okay? I don't also get or learn something when it comes to physics. True. Physics is so hard, guys. You're welcome, guys. Make sure to come back tomorrow. I'll let you know if I go live. So, please follow me on Instagram. So, I'll let you know there if I'm gonna go live. Yes. Review UPCAT over summatives. Yes, guys, focus on the UPCAT instead of your grade 12. You don't need your grade 12 grades. Like, nobody is gonna tell you this, but grade 12 grades don't matter unless you're running for valedictorian, okay? So, during my time, I was reviewing, but at the same time, I was running for valedictorian. So, I need to study kasi pag valedictorian ka, if you're a valedictorian out there, madaming scholarships for valedictorians. But if you're a normal student, it doesn't matter, okay? Your grades don't matter at all. If you graduate high honors or with honors, it doesn't matter. What matters is you pass the UPCAT. Imagine, may valedictorian nga, pero hindi naman siya pumasa sa UP. O, diba? Lamang ka dun. In some way, I guess. But yeah, it's more important to get into UP because the college you get into will determine the rest of your life. So, yeah. I might make a video on how to cram for the UPCAT tomorrow. But yeah, I'll let you guys know. And I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, grades still matter, guys. I mean, grades still matter. My mom cared a lot about grades. But right now, pag nakapasok ko ng UP, hindi na mag-matter yung grade 12 grades mo. Okay? So, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, guys. Bye, Jericho. Bye, Lorea. Bye, Cupid Satellite. Come back tomorrow. I think you're new here. Are you new here? Bye, George. Bye, Rish. Bye, Wanwi. Bye, Sinon. Bye, You're Irish. Bye, AEI. See you guys tomorrow. You passed the UPCAT. Guys, see, we have an alumni. Guys, say hi to Strawberry. See, this is what happens when you watch the live. This will be you next year. So, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow again. Thank you, Strawberry, for being back. Bye, Buko Joyce. Bye. Bye. See you guys tomorrow. I'll upload it tonight, hopefully. Bye. Congrats, Strawberry. Bye.